What's good, everybody? It's Big Game James back in the house, and I think I got my sound finally fixed. For real, for real. So, without further ado, like I said, I do apologize. Those first couple of videos that I had going on, um, do apologize about that. They were very low. I had to fix my volume on my microphone, and I definitely do apologize about all that. So, forgive me for that. Please forgive me for that. But we're going to talk about I think it's Alim McNeill from North Carolina State. If you've not seen the first two videos that I made a video with Nick Bolton, linebacker from Missouri. I like him. I want him. There's other linebackers I'm going to look at. Got plenty of tape. But if we're talking about a top 10 and they're not trading out, you're still in the top half of the draft. So you're getting the top half of the players. So when we're looking around those later rounds, the Senior Bowl is going on right now. So definitely going to watch that Senior Bowl game when it comes out Saturday. But at the end of the day, right now, like I said, you're picking 10, so you're getting the top litter of the players. So Nick Bolton is a linebacker I like, and I think that, he can, get in that second round type of thing. I say more third round, but I don't think he's going to last that long. So you can scoop him in the second round. I told you I like J.C. Horn as my number one corner. Farley and those guys definitely are nice. Surtain. This is just who I like. Not everybody who everybody like. I like J.C. Horn. It's going to be interesting how he tests as far as his 40 time. But I like some J.C. Horn. Also did a video on Levi. I don't want to tear up his name. Wuzricki. I don't know if I just tore that up, but if I did, I apologize to you, Levi. But I like Levi, and we're gonna show this video of Alim McNeill from North Carolina State because he's that big boy that you like as well. Me personally, I still like Levi. I know he's undersized and is not that size that you're gonna see in McNeill because you're gonna notice that difference. He's that big boy, that one tech that you can use. He can play in the 3-4-4-3. He played in the old 4-3, but he played a lot over that one tech, but he shaded over it and played a lot of the zero, as you can see in this video that we're going to show right quick. I'm going to just say some things that I like about McNeill. He's a big boy, and I like big boys as far as we want some stoutness. Like I said, Tomlinson from the New York Giants is somebody heavily covered. I don't know if the Cowboys will actually even go out there and get him. I don't think they will, but that's the type of guy I like. And if you look at McNeill, he has that same type of body structure and, looks like him. And he surprisingly can get some sacks for you. He had 10 sacks in his career at NC State, only one last year, but only played 6 games with this pandemic. The year prior, his sophomore year, he had a total of 28 tackles, 5.5 sacks. His freshman season, he had 24 tackles, 3.5 sacks. So he can get in there. And I want to read something from the NFL Draft Network. I like reading them before I go and watch videos because I like just reading it and then seeing it and then watching it and be like, okay, I like that. But one of the things that they talked about with McNeill is this. Listen to this description. It does break it down, and you can see where you get excited about getting a kid like this because you're not going to draft him in the first round. You can get him later, but he's a slippery kid that, man, you can get him. You're not going to be mad. So this is what I think Joe Moreno says about him. For a 320-pound defensive lineman, he showcases terrific quickness, lateral ability, and pursuit effort, which is true. NC State plays him primarily at the nose tackle, but given opportunities to shoot gaps, penetrate the lines of scrimmage, and work into the backfield where he is slippery through the gaps, and it can be disruptive, which is very true. McNeill is extremely powerful and stout at the point of attack. He is tough for offensive linemen to move out of his alignment and has shown the ability to defend multiple gaps, which is true. You get a one-on-one guy, you'll see he'll rip and move him and just rip and move him right out the way. Boy, he's strong. Earning a spot on Bruce Feldman's 2020 college football's freak list, McNeill's power is evidenced in the weight room. According to Fieldman, McNeill benches 445 pounds, squats 640, has a vertical leap of 32 inches. Fieldman also projects McNeill to clock 40-yard dash in 4.90, which is nasty in the scouting combine. Now, here's what kind of raised my attention. Considering McNeill has only played defensive line for 3 seasons, it's exciting to forecast the growth that is still yet to come for him. In high school, McNeill was an inside linebacker and a short yardage running back that produced 40 career touchdowns. So there's still some rawness to his game when it comes to processing blocks and technique, which should continue to improve as he develops familiarity in the trenches. I totally agree. When you see what he's talking about as far as sometimes he comes high, which he shouldn't. He's always going to win if he stays low because he's so damn strong, and you'll see how he just rips some of these guys and just throws them out the way. He holds up that point of attack, which you won. He can hold up them 2 blockers. He gets that one-on-one. He's strong enough to get up under them, rip and move, throw him out the way, attack the running back. He can move down the line. Like they said, good lateral quickness. He's the good thing about it is, like we said, he's only been playing this position 3 years, so he's a young pup. That's amazing. So you see his arrow is pointing way all the way up. You feel me? But let's look at some stuff right quick before we bang out of here and talk about some big boy McNeill. All right, so we'll be fast forward, rewinding. Coach J Film Day, baby, and I'm glad I can finally hear myself because I was talking. I was like, why can't I hear myself? It was really pissing me off. So I really apologize to you guys for the first 2 videos. I was really excited about that Nick Bolton video and Levi O. I really put a lot of effort in the videos and it really pissed me off that I sounded so damn low. But hopefully we got this problem rectified, and from here on out we won't have that problem. But here we got right there. You see the little clicker button right there. You see Big Boy, and sometimes I'll lose a little bit because he got a number 52 in here too, and they kind of look alike, but you'll notice the difference in the size. But there you go. You got him right there. McNeill right over center, the zero tech. I'm going to show you the first few plays right here. Dog, watch this. Now, you see how he engages, right? Good engage. Oh, let me give you the disclaimer. I ain't no expert at this. I know a little bit, though. But I ain't no expert at this, but we just having fun trying to watch some tapes and see what some players that Cowboys can draft and may draft. So, Coach J Film Day. Let's go with it. But look, as you see, he's holding that point of attack right there. Boom. Throws him off. Get your ass off me. Don't focus on anything else. Just focus on this power and strength. Where's this one play? See from that side view. See that quick penetration in that gap right there? We'll show it from this other angle. Like I said, the thing that excites me, look how big he is. I mean, he's swallowing that damn center. You feel me? And the number 29, what a number. But you see right here, look at that quick cross move. That offensive center is struggling with him. He can't mess with him. McNeill too much for him. You feel me? And that's what you like. Like I said, the difference between him and Levi, you can tell the size. Levi is undersized from Washington. He's undersized, but I love him. I told him he compares to Jade Ratliff to me. Undersized, but super athletic, muscular, strong, can move. You can still hold the point of attack, but he does not have that girth like a McNeill has. So you can see him wearing down a little bit. But if you put him in a nice-ass rotation in that front, I know we got 3 techs, and probably his best position would be at 3, but he can play the 1 too. Just let him get some more weight. But this is about McNeill. But what I'm talking about is you can see the difference when you see McNeill. He looks like a bowling ball. And as I said, 3 years only playing that position, and he played linebacker and a short yards running back. So that tells you he's got quick, good feet. He's an athlete, and the arrow's trending up. I think this is the play where he moves one of these guys out here. He just throws this dude, like, takes his app right on the ground. See what we got right here? McNeill right over here, over center. 'Center. 'Cause 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 ' Good right there as he held up that point of attack. He made that running back break to the outside because he's holding that middle. And then you see that linebacker can come in. He's coming in free because he's holding that point of attack. Boom, he can come in there and trail him down. He can make the play in that backfield. That's what that big man can do for you. When he can hold that point of attack and make that running back go to a different area and he frees your linebackers, that's the whole point. This is the play where he just threw this dude out the way. Get your ass on the ground, dog. Look what he does to this man. Look what he does to this man. Watch what he does to this man. This ain't even right what he does to him. Watch this. Get your ass out the way. Look, you see how easy that was? Did you see how easy that was? That boy's strong, dog. He's strong. He's strong. Just threw his ass right out the way. Now you're redirecting. All right. You see what I'm saying? You redirected. You threw that man out the box, so you redirected him already. Now since you redirected him because you got that size and you got that strength, boom. Breaking makes him out to the outside. Now we're not letting him run everywhere. We like how he can redirect. I like how he can redirect those players, and you can see his strength and his athletic ability. I think he comes out on these last few plays. Let's fast forward some stuff. Yeah, he's a big dog. Like I said, man, we need that girth right there. As you can see him right here. Now, sometimes I do notice that when he does come off that ball, instead of keeping his pad level low, he comes up a little bit too high, and that offensive lineman, he negates his strength a little bit because that offensive lineman can move him. If he can stay low and have that good hand placement and staying low, and he can get up underneath that offensive guard, offensive center, and be able to rip and move him like he does, rip and jerk, man, dog, I like him too. I still like Levi better just because I feel like Levi does. I know even though he had 5.5 sacks, I think Levi can really get in that backfield, and he's a guy that can just relentless. I think he's a relentless type player. This is a guy that you really want stopping that run game, McNeill, and I think he does offer some pass rush ability. He can definitely push that damn pocket for real. See right here. They be killing me with that. Always act like they. Let's see here. What quarter is this? Let's get in this second quarter. Got him over the center. They got him playing a lot of that zero. See, like right there on this play, I feel like he just is coming too high and negates what he can do as far as pass rushing ability. You see him right here over in the middle. I don't know what they was doing. Y'all bumping all into each other and shit. Damn, I wish I could have talked loud on them other videos. Pissed me off. We see him right here again. McNeill right here in the middle. You've seen the athletic ability for a 320-pound guy. And I mean, that quarterback's not slow. You see the athletic ability right here on full display. Does a quick stunt to the outside. Way to keep them hands off of you, extending his arms so that offensive lineman can't touch him, breaks off of him. Obviously, 320 is hard to get a guy like that quarterback skirting out like that. And you see him, he's mad. I like that, though. He's like, damn it, I had your little ass. Here over the middle. They keep on trying to keep on sealing him. I want him to stay lower than that right here. You see right here. See how they're sealing him right here? He's got to be able to recognize those things so he can't get sealed because they're sealing him right here. So he's got to be able to see that prior to the play. And that's where they talk about that recognition, that he's still young. He's got to be able to recognize those plays in the trenches because they're coming off him to sealing him and just coming right off his butt, and that's opening that hole. He's got to be able to counteract that and be able to see that and not let that happen. Because even though this was a pass thrown, that definitely could have been a good game. Is he in the game now or is he 7? I think he might be out. Good run. Yeah, he came out. And he's not a 3-down guy. We know that. Where I can see a Levi being a 3-down guy. Back in the game right now. Like I said, he's not going to be a 3-down guy. He can get you them first maybe couple downs. But when I watch him, I'm going to say he's not going to come in the game. And that's what they talk about defensive linemen. As you see him right here. You see him right here over the middle. That's what they say about these defensive linemen. They come in. They don't come in dominating. It's hard for these young boys to come in and just dominate the game like that against these guys that are vets. And so when I look at McNeill, just by watching him, just a little bit of the game I've watched in this North Carolina game, I definitely feel like he can definitely hold that point of attack like they said. You can see the athletic ability. You see he can slide down the line. He can take on them double teams. He can shoot the gap if you allow him to. So you see a lot of positives with that. You see his technique can get a little sloppy, and he's probably young in the game. He's only played the position 3 years, so you get him a good defensive line coach, which Dan Quinn has been. That's what his position, what he was doing prior to being a coordinator. That somebody could probably work with him if the Cowboys went that route. But like I said, a lot of positives with this kid, but the biggest thing is he's that guy that you want to be able to hold that point of attack in that run game, because so many times in these games we've gotten gashed with it. But even right here, they're peeling off of him. So he gets sucked inside right there. I think that's just going to come with, more years of playing in this game. But I've seen a few times in this game where they notice his penetration, and so they start sealing the hell out of him. And I think this is where you can see right here how he can hold that point of attack. Look, this is where you get his hands on that jersey and rip him down and attack. But you see how he's holding that point of attack. He's holding that man up, and he's allowing other guys, as linebackers, safeties, those guys to come in and make the play, because he's redirecting that running back. That's the biggest thing that I'm seeing. He can redirect that running game instead of them plowing up the middle against the Cowboys defense. Because, I mean, look at Antoine Woods. He's a big bowling ball, but he's short. He's like 5'11", and he's decent. But, when it helps when you have that little bit of height, a 6'2", a 6'3", and you're 320 pounds to get leverage on those guys. Now, it is good to be a short guy because you can come underneath those big, tall guys. But once that power of them 6'5", 6'6" guys laying that power on you, playing and play out, even though you're short, it takes a lot more energy for you because you have to work harder. And I like Antoine Woods, but when you're a shorter guy, even though you have the advantage that you can come underneath him, you still have to work hard. As you can see, McNeill right here, you still have to say I can take on that double team, throws that man off of him. That's what he does. You see it again. He holds them double teams, and that's what the Cowboys need. See right here. Boom. Keep your linebackers free to be able to make plays because we haven't been able to do that with the personnel they have. Linebackers haven't been able to come clean of LVE, Jalen. That's been our problem up in the middle. We need a guy that can keep those linebackers clean so they can come in and make plays. So from what I've seen of McNeill in this short little bit of time, he could definitely be an asset. I wonder how he would. I told Bolton, I said a third rounder for me just because I don't, that's what I look at. But he's probably going to go higher because it's a weak class, as you can see right here. And then when I talked about Levi, he sat out his whole senior year. As you can see right there, he sat out his whole senior year. Good come off club. He ripped him with the club, but Levi, second, third rounder, he probably could go first round for real. Levi, if he keeps on dominating these daggone Senior Bowl practices, he probably could go higher because he'll be a hot commodity. A cat like McNeill, I think he can drop, not because he's not bad, just because it's not a strong defensive tackle class. And since you're in the top 10, as you can see right here, holding that point of attack, since you're in that top 10, you can grab a guy like him, I think, in a later round. And he can be an asset for you. I think a Levi may go higher than him just because of his pass rushing ability. And he's be a great 3 tech, and he's strictly, to me, would be the 1 or the 0. And you get a little more versatility out of Levi, and I think that's why he may go higher. But he definitely adds to this system. McNeill does, because look, as you see, throws these man off, and he can trail that man all the way down the line with his body structure. Stay in that plane, McNeill. Don't give up. But this is just some quick looks of McNeill. He's out the game right now. I don't know. I still like Levi. As you see McNeill right here in the center. McNeill's definitely an asset. Let me not say that if the Cowboys went after McNeill, I'd be mad as hell. No, I would not. I'd be happy. I'd be excited. But I just think Levi offers more as maybe versatility and pass rushing ability. But McNeill could be the guy that you really want to hold it down and keep your backers free, especially if you get a good backer, maybe a Bolton, maybe a couple of linebackers, and then you add to what you already have, and then you throw a McNeill there in the middle. He makes that thing stout, and he's not a guy that you're really going to move around. And like I said, he's a baby at the position, 3 years at the position. That's really standing out to me. Dude, business 440-something pounds, man. That dude is cock strong. We need somebody that can anchor that middle, and this is what that guy can be. So I'm definitely like what I see as far as that anchor, and he can, as you see right here, he can slip the gap. He offers some pass rushing ability, 5.5 sacks at the 1. And play the 0. I like that. 10 sacks in 3 years. I like that from a big boy, especially a 320, 330-pound guy. Look at that right there. Get your ass down. I like how he just throw him. Get your ass down there. This is where you want him, right here. See that penetration? Ooh, I like that one. Ooh, I like that one. Ooh, I like that one. Let's watch that one again. I know UNC, y'all whooping their ass, but we like how McNeill's holding that point of attack like that right there. That's what it was, right on cue, y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all was right on cue when we talked about him holding that point of attack, shooting that gap, and making the play, man. Look at it right here. Bam. Look at that. drive. But you see that trying to seal him again. But he gets him off and cuts that gap. Boom. Look at that. Bam. Get your ass down. We run this. I like how he throw him like, get down. You're frustrated because they about to score again. I ain't mad at you. I'll be mad too, big dog. Let's see if they hold him out the end zone before we get off of here. Do y'all hold him out the end zone, man? They're putting 2 on him. Come on. Rush that passer. Come on, man. Don't just stand there. Go after him. Come on, McNeill. You look tired, big dog. Got him right here. Stay low, McNeill. Low man wins. Yeah, they got to put that double, but he commands it. But go after him. Don't just stand there. See if they get a touchdown here. But that's my quick look at McNeill. Alim McNeill, I believe that's the name. Alim McNeill is the name, I believe, is the name. I like what I've seen from him as far as that size ability. I love how he can take on the double team. If you hit him with a single guy, he will win that matchup. He's cock strong. You can see the strength. He's super athletic. You can see how he can trail down the line of scrimmage and run down a ball carrier. Strength. And for what the Cowboys need, he would be perfect for what the Cowboys need. Like I said, he played the 0, played the 1. You can shade him right over the center, or you can put him in that between that center and guard and let him cook. And you got a guy in Tristan Hill be coming back, Neville Gallimore, that can come in. And if you added a guy like him in that building and you re-signed to Antoine Woods, that would be a good little thing. And maybe you can get another defensive tackle down the line. You still got Hamilton back in the backup as well. So I like what he'll bring to the table. I like his size. And like I said, he's still young, growing in the position. Don't overdraft him. Don't draft him high. Get him low, because I think you can get him lower. And we'll see what happens. But interesting. Levi O and Alim McNeill got 2 defensive tackles that are the top guys right now, along with Barrymore from Alabama, and then Marvin Wilson from Florida State. He was doing his thing yesterday too. So we'll just see what happens. But that's my little Coach J film day of McNeill. I like what he brings to the table. I like his size, and we'll see how it goes farther down the line. More videos coming. Some J.C. Horn, some Xavier Collins, some players that we ain't all heard about, but just catching up with getting all this tape. So stay with me, y'all. Keep on that support. Keep the like button, share, all that good stuff. And let's keep on having some fun with these videos. And I'm glad you can finally hear me, man. And I apologize for those last 2. But might be going down tonight, too, with Connor Live saying we might be talking defensive tackles. And then I got Burgers and Blitzes, and then my guy Matt Johnson, former Cowboy safety, Monday. So Boss Cowboy Saturday. Stay tuned, man. We bringing more videos. Coach J Film Day. We riding out on the beat. Peace.